to Brewing Success, where growth is the mission, change is the reward, and progress is the goal. I am your host, Andrea Gebhardt. I'm a former educator turned passionate entrepreneur whose desire to create impact has never wavered. I have spent the last decade teaching, mentoring, and coaching people on how to create success in their lives and businesses with proven strategies and systems that not only bring about change, but big results. When it comes down to it, teaching is my specialty, leadership is my jam, and inspiring you to live a bigger, fuller life is what I'm all about. This podcast will give you the knowledge and tools you need to brew success in almost any area of your life. You're going to walk away each week feeling inspired, motivated, and ready to step outside your comfort zone and into the next level of who you're meant to be. Now let's get into today's episode. Today we're going to spend some time talking about how we can become more productive right now. If you are the kind of person who is in a constant battle with time, obligations, trying to build a business alongside of a career, or even just life, then and getting it all done and fitting it all in can sometimes be the biggest struggle, right? And I know you know this because you were just like, oh my gosh, yes. Or you did that little sigh, or your shoulders dropped as you're relating to this information. You did that little eye roll, not like a bad eye roll, but the kind of eye roll you do when you eat something that's really tasty, that kind of eye roll. I'm going to tell you this episode is for you. If that is you, this is for you. Even if that isn't for you, even if that isn't you, this is for you. Because I think everybody could use what I'm about to share with you today. When you think about it, progress really is only achieved because of the small actions that we take daily over time. But if we struggle to get the things done, then we fail to make progress. And that results in disappointment, frustration, stagnancy, and often results in people wanting to give up and quit altogether. And we've all probably been there at some point. But what if we could make a few adjustments to how we do the work, how we show up, and how we use our time that actually increases our productivity, actually produces better results, and speeds up the progress we're looking to make? I want to share 5 super simple ways we can turn up your productivity without turning in the keys to your life. Contrary to popular belief, we want to work harder and smarter. Okay. So one day I started thinking about how interesting it is that in a world where we have unlimited access to information, tools, resources, literally hundreds of thousands of applications that are designed to increase productivity, how we as a society can struggle with the ability to be productive. It doesn't even make sense. With all the creature comforts of today, we should be able to be more productive, but we're not. Why? Why is that? Well, let's first talk about the things that are the obvious enemies of productivity. Lack of intentionality, distractions, inability to focus. Those are just a few. So we're going to address these, and I'm going to share with you my fantastic 5 productivity tips. These are things I actually do. These are things I actually teach to help myself be more productive and help other people be more productive in whatever it is that they're doing. So the first thing you got to do, the first tip, is to plan. Planning is essential. Failing to plan is planning to fail. There's a reason why that is a worldwide, well-known quote, because it's freaking true, right? So plan. In fact, I highly encourage you to use the 5-3-1 model for planning your day. There is a previous episode, I will say, actually it was one of the most popular in 2023, where I explicitly teach and model this method. So essentially what you do is you plan out the top 5 things that need to be accomplished that day, identify the priority 3, and then circle the one of those 3 that once you complete it would make you feel successful and like you conquered your day. Then start your day with that first one in mind. And if time allows, knock out the priority 3 and then try for those 5 that you put down in the first place. Plan. You have to have a plan for what it is that you need to do every single day. The second thing that you're going to do is you are going to set your focus. Know what you are sitting down to do. If you don't narrow your focus, what happens is you end up spending too little time in too many places, not really moving the needle anywhere. This is called being busy, not productive. And trust me, there is a difference. What is the one thing you're going to work on? What actions do you need to take? And what does completion look like? Decide this ahead of time and then get to work. So for example, if you're running a network marketing business, or online sales business or affiliate business, like whatever, you need to sit down. Okay, I'm going to spend this time reaching out to customers. I'm going to spend this time following up. I'm going to spend this time prospecting, because if you try to do a little of all of it, you're going to do very little in any of it and not make any progress. And then you're going to feel at the end of the day like, wow, nothing really happened in my business day. Well, yeah, because you didn't give it enough time. So you have to have a focus with what it is that you're doing. If you're a writer, if you are a business owner, if you're a CEO, if you're a leader, you have to know what work you're sitting down to do. You got to set your focus. The third thing that you need to do is you need to set timers. Let me tell you, timers are essential. When I was a teacher, I used timers in my classroom all the time to keep us accountable to time frames. Okay, guys, I'm setting a timer for 10 minutes for us to work on this. The timers would help everybody focus, everybody get down to work. I'd always shout out hey, 5 minutes left, 3 minutes left. We still use timers in our house. And, to help everybody focus and to make sure that the work got done. If you're not using timers to manage and guide your productivity level, then you are missing out. I usually recommend setting a timer for 30 to 45 minutes for the task at hand. The goal is to get as much done as you can in that preset focus that you've already determined. And when the timer goes off, transition to the next thing. This guarantees that you're spending dedicated time on the necessary task. This fuels progress, and progress fuels results. The fourth thing that I want you to do is a simple little thing. Put your phone on do not disturb for those little time blocks. Here's why this is important, because unfortunately, we have been trained inadvertently that when we get a message, we need to check it. When a notification comes through, we need to tap it. When an email pings, when this happens, literally, if you were to go look at your screen time, you can look. I almost want to check mine right now, but it'd probably take me too long to find it. Let me see if I can find it. How many times you actually pick up your phone? It's really crazy. Let me see if I can click on it here. And it shows you pickups today, December 2nd. I had 130 pickups. I picked up my phone 130 times. For what reason? Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing. Go look at your pickups. Because when you're picking up your phone, you are not picking up your pen. You're not picking up your laptop. You're not picking up the actions that you need to take to reach your goal, to work towards success. That's 136 disruptions. Ew, gross. Could you imagine? That's like your kid coming up to you 136 times in a day. It would make you crazy. It'd be like your dog is going to go outside 136 times in a day. What could you even actually get done? Here, we are our own worst enemy here. Put your phone on do not disturb. Minimize those distractions so that you can focus on what it is that you need to do. Those notifications can wait. Those emails can wait. Those messages can wait. Social media is still going to be there. But listen, every day that you are not plugging into your dream, you are not plugging into the work, you are not doing what we are talking about, is another day that goes by where your dream isn't realized, where your progress isn't actualized. We have to do better. So put your phone on do not disturb. Literally, that is a productivity hack. You will be blown away at what happens. The fifth one, eat, drink, move. This is the wellness component to productivity that most people don't talk about. You have to eat well to feel well. You can't have a clear, focused mind if you're battling brain fog and fatigue because you consume too much sugar and eat too many processed foods. What you want to do is you want to eat throughout the day and eat foods that fuel you. Have fresh fruits and veggies prepped for easy snacking and high protein options available to keep hunger at bay and your energy levels where you need them the most. So many people are like, well, I was too busy to eat today, that's complete crap. Feel your body, feel your success. It's that simple. Your personal wellness often translates to the wellness of your leadership, the wellness of your business. You need to drink, stay hydrated. Listen, you can't be jumping on that biz Zoom or FaceTime with chapped lips, dry skin, and sunken in eyes. Hydration not only helps you be your best, but it also helps you feel your best. Hi, your brain is 73% water. Did you know that? So hydration actually plays a huge role in your cognitive function and abilities. In fact, a recent study showed that 3 to 4% dehydration, which let me just tell you, most people run around about 15% dehydrated, which is crazy to think about. It's probably because all the caffeine we consume and, the lack of water. But at just 3 to 4% of dehydration, according to that study, was said to decrease productivity by 25%. Drink more water, you'll do better. Like, wow, drink up or watch your success level shrink up. Move your body. I feel like I'm on a bit of a tirade here, so let me just get a little more comfy on the soapbox. I'm not saying you have to be the picture of health. I'm just saying that your health matters. You don't have to train like a beast to be in beast mode. What I'm saying is that if you want to be more productive, then you got to move your body on the reg. Exercise, even if it is just a walk, to increase circulation, to generate ideas, to improve clarity, to reduce stress, which every entrepreneur and leader needs in their life, by the way, heck, every mom. But seriously, when you are physically strong, you actually increase your mental strength. When you have more physical endurance, you actually increase your emotional endurance. And we know that like mental strength and emotional endurance, emotional strength are required to be successful. Move your body, move your business. It's true. Working out makes you feel better. When you feel better, you naturally think better. When you think better, you naturally take better actions. It's all connected. If you are hungry, thirsty, or your body hurts because you're tired and out of shape, you aren't going to feel like doing anything. Your mindset's going to be in the toilet and you'll find yourself in a big fat rut because that's going to hold you back. Often, most people, like 99% of people, take action based on how they feel. So if you feel better because you're eating better, because you're drinking better, or drinking more because you're moving more, think about how that can change the way in which you are able to show up. Those are the 5 simple ways that you can increase your productivity. You're going to create a plan every day using that 5-3-1 method. You're going to set your focus, knowing what it is that you're working on when you sit down to do the work. You're going to set timers and work for chunks of time to be productive, to be focused, so that you are able to be, manage your time better and increase your productivity. You're going to put your phone or your device on Do Not Disturb. You're going to eat, drink, and move. Now, here's kind of like bonus content, I guess, if you will. This isn't like a part of the simple, like these 5 ways to help yourself become more productive, but I feel like it's an important part of it, right? Because some of you guys are doing, you're pursuing leadership or entrepreneurship full time. Like that's what you do. Some of you guys are building businesses, side hustle, side gigs, leaderships, projects, all these things in conjunction with full-time job, raising a family, all of those types of things. So it's important that we also make sure that we are rewarding ourselves or developing a reward system for ourselves. First of all, having a reward system in place for yourself is highly motivating. Second, it helps you make sure you don't sabotage yourself. A lot of times, the reason a person isn't as productive as they could be is because they choose to do the things or take on the projects that deprioritize the things they actually need to get done. This is also known as procrastination. For example, you should complete tasks ABC to meet whatever deadline or finish a project, but the new season of The Morning Show just dropped on Apple TV. And so you just spent 10 hours binging that instead. You see that the kids' hampers are full. So even though you have things you need to do, you spend the next 2 days of your life washing, drying, folding clothes instead of making progress towards your goals. This isn't to say that those things don't matter. It's just to say that use those things to motivate you to get the more meaningful work done. For example, I have been dying to repaint, reorganize, and spruce up my pantry. However, I told myself I couldn't do it until I got all of this month's podcasts written, recorded, and uploaded. Now, let me tell you, going into this weekend, that was very motivating because I really want to get it done this weekend. Like Christmas is coming, all the things are happening. So this forced me into some massive action because of the joy and the sense of accomplishment I know I'll feel when my pantry that I've wanted to do for months is finally done. You see, I created a reward system for myself. When I complete this project, this big task, when I get 3 new customers, when I finish that digital product, when I launch that new team member, then I will do XYZ. Insert your reward of choice. This will help you stay focused. It will help you make better decisions. And in the end, it's going to train you to put the most important work first. And in the end, allow you to have your cake and eat it too. There you have it. 5 things you can do and implement right now to help you become more productive each day and make more progress toward your goals and reach new levels of success. Trust me when I tell you that these things create massive change in the best kind of way in your life. If you found value in today's episode, please jump on over, write a review, share this with a friend. And if you're not already following us on the Brewing Success Podcast Instagram page, head on over, give us a follow. I would love to connect with you there. Thank you so much for joining us here on Brewing Success.